Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today we have an episode about don't miss Bitcoin's big move happening on or about the dates I'm going to talk about later on in this episode. Also, we'll be talking about some upcoming news right after a message from our sponsor. That's right, everybody. The Monarch wallet holds over 1,900 cryptocurrencies, includes Bitcoin and fiat pairings. You can sell and buy Bitcoin on there, and you can even earn interest on your cryptos. So check it out, monarchtoken.io, also on the Android and iOS store. Now, today on CoinMarketCap, market cap pretty much sideways from yesterday, $134 billion. Bitcoin dominance 51.2%, pretty much the same as yesterday. We've pretty much been in a sideways market for quite a while. It just keeps going more and more sideways. But right now, most cryptocurrencies are right about 0% change. Wax up 11%, Electroneum up 10%, and Crypto.com chain up 8.95% after going up 130% yesterday. That was pretty nuts. Big losers today were Vane, Zcoin, and Komodo. Now, there's a lot of differing articles in the news. Some people very bullish, some people very bearish, some people think Bitcoin is going to go up, some people think it's going to go down. I can guarantee you, I know what's going to happen with Bitcoin. 100% I know. See, the price of Bitcoin is either going to go up, it's going to go down, or it's going to stay the same. And I guarantee you that with 100% certainty. So, just... Anyways, Bitcoin will see first bull cross, or it will soon see a bull cross, the first since August 2018. Now, this isn't a 50 and 200 MA bull cross. This is a 50 and 100 day moving average bull cross, but you can check it out right here. There, if we zoom in, you can say the 100-day moving average and the 50-day moving average converging, the 50 about to go over the 100. That is a bullish indicator. That's good news. So, as Omkar says, Bitcoin's 50-day moving average could be seen to move above the 100-day moving average, confirming its first bullish crossover in over 7 months. That's great news. While the bullish crossover is a lagging indicator, the current slope of the MAs is signaling bearish exhaustion. We talked about that a little bit yesterday, or the day before yesterday. So Bitcoin could rise towards 4,236, which would be the December 24th high of last year, in the near future, as suggested by other longer duration indicators and the bullish candle created on February 27th. However, if it is not, in fact, bullish, the bullish case would weaken if prices find acceptance below 36.58. So that's kind of the two places we're looking, either 42.36 or 36.58 if we're going up, if we're going down. Now, on the other side, Bloomberg says key indicators show Bitcoin's price could be losing steam. So they talk about how Bitcoin has tested the $4,000 mark several times in the previous weeks, but has failed to break above it and find support at $4,000. Good. The analyst Mike McGlone says the entire industry is ripe to resume a path to lower prices. Conditions are akin to November 2018, just prior to the collapse, and I'll show you the collapse he's talking about in a minute. Prices are consolidating with narrower ranges with a few sharp bear market rallies that appear fleeting. However, another analyst from eToro goes on to say that some investors are seeing potential in some of the smaller tokens at the moment. We approach the culmination of the crypto winter, thank God. We're actually seeing some altcoins delivering spectacular gains, as you guys have seen, like 130%, 6% in a day for Crypto.com chain yesterday. So this is last November. This is what they're talking about, where it looks like we're approaching another downward trend. And I'll show you that more in detail. So I kind of took the purple lines on top, the blue lines on the bottom. So the blue is going to be support, the purple is going to be resistance. And as you can see, forming somewhat of a wedge right here before this breakdown in price. Well, it looks like we're forming another one right here. As you can see, this little, this wedge that we're now forming right here, and look at that. It's looking like it's going to reach a peak sometime around August of 2019. Could be sooner, could definitely be sooner, but with the information right now, it looks like potentially around August. Now, there are other indicators that could show price breakdown earlier than that. All right. So generally, when we have some type of a wedge, there's a breakout up or down. We don't exactly know in which direction, but there is a breakout up or down. Now, these yellow lines here, these are On the bottom, the 200 weekly average, and on the top, the 20 weekly average. So the 20 weekly average, as you can see, I mean, not exactly, but it has provided somewhat of a ceiling, a little bit of a resistance in terms of price. The 200 weekly moving average, Bitcoin has never broken or closed below that on weekly charts. So that tends to be a pretty good bottom that Bitcoin is going to have a hard time breaking through. But as you can see, now the lines only come to about here, but I have actually extended them through the, just using the tools on TradingView. And as you can see, those are going to converge right around June of 2019, which is a little bit earlier than the August from this little wedge right here. However, as you can see, I did put a little Bitcoin right there, because that date right there is exactly 1 year before the next Bitcoin halving. So in case you guys didn't know, there is another Bitcoin block halving reward. Right now, the reward is 12.5 Bitcoins per block. At that point, it'll be 6.25 Bitcoins per block. And generally, around that time, within the year leading up to the halving, there is a bit of price action. And generally, within about a year after the halving, there is somewhat of exponential growth. So we have that to look forward to. So these three indicators right here at least tell me, now I'm not a professional trader, I'm not giving you financial advice, but they at least tell me that there's going to be something significant going on with Bitcoin price action between now and this area right here from May to August of 2019. So I definitely think we're going to see some price breakout. Now there's a lot of evidence that it could break down. There's a lot of evidence it could break up. Fundamentally, it seems like Bitcoin is going to break up. There's a lot of development going on. There's a lot of adoption. There's institutional investors. There's everybody getting involved. There's more Coinbase signups all the time. So there's a whole bunch of things saying, you know what, Bitcoin price is going to go up. Technically, however, it does appear like Bitcoin price could potentially go down. Every one of these arrows here is where we have a low in Bitcoin USD shorts, and generally after each low there is a significant drop in price. Now, I don't know if we've had the full correction from this one here, but price could potentially go down. Now, how far down is the question, because we have this 200 weekly moving average right underneath here that Bitcoin's never really broken. That's a very firm wall. Will we see breakthrough through there? I don't exactly know. Also, I mean, we have wave 5 of an Elliott wave coming up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is coming up. Will that break through there? That's going to be a big thing, because if Bitcoin breaks through the bottom of the 200 weekly moving average, that could be really bad. I mean, we may be looking at it like we thought 6,500 was a low for Bitcoin, thinking that was a very solid bottom, when in fact it's not. So it may break through there. I'll tell you what I'm doing. This is not financial advice, but I am just trading based on the MACD. That's all I ever use for trading Bitcoin, because it is pretty damn accurate. You can 69x your money over 2 years just using MACD trading. Now, if you want to find out more about that, I've done videos about it. Just search Crypto Love MACD. But that is a very effective way. And a lot of people ask, well, how am I supposed to catch the price action before it happens? Well, I mean, maybe if you're a really good trader, you can do that. But you actually don't need to, because that Yale study that came out back in August of 2018 showed that price action in Bitcoin, generally, it has a momentum trend. So if it's going down 1 week, it's going to go down the next week. If it's going up 1 week, it's going to go up the next week. So even with MACD trading being a lagging indicator, you don't actually need to trade before the action. You can just trade as soon as the crossover happens, and you're taking advantage of most of the momentum. So in short, that's one of the things I wanted to show. We have a bunch of indicators saying, hey, there's going to be some price action going on. You guys should be prepared for it. It's something you're going to want to keep an eye out for, because there is most likely going to be some very serious moves, either up or down, and there's good cases for both directions. Now, in the news today, Tether once again pulls a sneaky update. Tether used to claim that 1 USDT was backed by 1 USD in reserves. However, it's now been changed to every Tether is always 100% backed by our reserves, which include traditional currency and cash equivalents, and from time to time may include other assets and receivables from loans made by Tether and third parties, which may include affiliated entities, collectively reserves. Every Tether is also 1-to-1 pegged to the dollar, so 1 USDT is always valued to $1. They openly admit they send funds to Bitfinex, and USDT is now officially not backed by US dollars. It's backed by US dollars and other stuff and cryptocurrencies and all this other stuff. So I mean, Tether once again under scrutiny for not being 100% transparent, not backing themselves with a dollar. The good thing is, if you do want to use stablecoins, there's a whole bunch of options out there nowadays. We've had like a stablecoin bubble recently. We have a lot of things like the Paxos standard token, True USD, USD Coin, Stable USD, Tether. There's even other ones like Alchemint and a whole bunch of different ones, but these ones are all available on Binance. So that's one of the largest exchanges. You can just pick and choose. If you don't trust Tether, try one of the other ones. Stellar Lumens in the news. They're about to begin trading on Coinbase Pro. So one more cryptocurrency added to the Coinbase family. And also in the news, Lisk is in the news after being silent for a long time. Lisk has a bank partnership and somewhat affiliation with Litecoin. So there was a live stream with TokenPay CEO Derek Capo and Charlie Lee. And they mentioned that Lisk is now going to be included in the partnership between Litecoin and TokenPay and the WEG Bank. So they're talking about the bank update. So the number one thing is that the bank right now is actually testing for corporations for the system. The company that they're working with right now is Lisk to actually have the first corporate account as a test. Then once they're done, they'll onboard TokenPay and then Litecoin Foundation to have the bank account. It's taking a little bit longer than expected. Basically due to the government. So Lisk getting involved with TokenPay and Litecoin, that's great news there. And then last little piece of good news for today, hopefully a short episode for all of you. Oh yeah, I forgot to say Happy Pi Day, everybody. It's Pi Day. So go do math or eat pizza or pie or whatever you want to do. Crypto comeback. One simple chart proves altcoin season is upon us. In case anybody had any questions, because Crypto.com chain pumps 136% a day. I think it's pretty obvious. But this one chart here, yes, just looking at Google Trends. If you take a look, Google Trends for just searching altcoins is spiking so much, in fact, that it's almost double where it was. This is at 50. This is 100. Almost double where it was at the peak of the last bull run. So lots of people are searching altcoins. A lot of people who may have heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum before are now searching for different altcoins. So guys, that's it for the episode today. Guys, I know that when I want to find something out, I go look on YouTube, but if you want to get into trading, a great place to start doing that is Signal Profits. They offer daily trading signals. They offer the reasoning behind all those trades. They offer private chat groups where you can actually talk with consistently top traders on TradingView about the trades that they're making in Signal Profits. So I've been using Signal Profits for about 6 months now. Really enjoy using it. Daily trades for things like 30% in 5 days, 18% in an hour, 21% in 3 days, 22% in 5 hours. It's fun to be part of all these trades and to learn how to do it as you're doing it. So if you want to, check it out down in the description. It is not for everyone. It is an expensive program. You need at least $3,000 of capital to make money with this. But if you have that capital that you're willing to trade with, then you can potentially make good money with that. So check it out down in the description. Also, guys, make sure to check out the Monarch wallet. And you can check that out at monarchtoken.io on the App Store, the Android store. And yeah, that's it for today. Have a great one. Enjoy your Pi Day. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys later. Peace.